Yachts for Sale and Charter YouTube channel here, opening a window into the world of yacht brokerage. And today we're reviewing what we've done in recent weeks and also previewing what we will be doing in future weeks as we look at some of the yachts on display here at the Monaco Yacht Club cluster. Now, a lot of the yachts are actually on display by Northrop & Johnson. I will be focusing on those particular yachts. But hopefully, soon we may be featuring this yacht here. This is quite unusual, actually. This is built by Palmer Johnson. Now, one of the most watched yachts in the world is Kalilo, which is quite a large Palmer & Johnson. It's a gold colour, really unusual hull shape. And now Palmer & Johnson have come out with a brand new yacht, which is 63 foot, very similar hull shape, very similar technology. I'm really hoping that in the future we'll be able to do a proper full walkthrough video of that. If you'd like me to do that, leave a comment below in the description. It's always good to put a pressure onto the yacht builder. But I have to say, I was on board that yacht earlier and it's really quite sensational. It's got a lot more volume than most 63 foot open yachts of its size in the range. And it's got some really cool features, very unusual features, something I particularly liked. Around the corner though, we'll be taking a look at Northrop & Johnson's display. As you can imagine, one of the big responsibilities of yacht brokerage is to be able to market the yachts that we represent. And this is such a good opportunity because it allows us to get lots of our yachts for sale in the same place at the same time. And all of the other brokerage companies look at each other's yachts to be able to see if we've got clients that may be interested in them. So let's have a look at what we have on display here. We're going to start with the Sixtheman. Now you may remember that I've done two videos, or actually I think 2 or 3 videos of the 2 different Sixtheman yachts. They're actually built in the Netherlands. And although size-wise it's one of the smaller yachts that we sell, quality-wise it's right up there at the highest level. I'm going to put a link to one of the Sixtheman videos that we produced right there. I actually don't know whether the link comes out there or if it comes out there, so I'm going to point in both directions and one of them will most certainly be correct. Moving on, you might recognize this, Insomnia. I published the video of this yacht literally about a week or 2 ago, and within a very short time of publishing the video, we had a really good inquiry for the yacht itself. These walkthrough videos are incredibly effective in getting yachts sold, but I won't spend too much time, apart from to say, I'll tell you what, let's go on board for one moment. Yeah. So in the video of Insomnia, I mentioned there's a particularly inspiring crew member who's literally gone from taking the STCW in Liverpool to working on a yacht, and here she is, Imogen. Do you have your microphone with you, Slava? Or did you give it to me? There you go. Imogen. So tell me first of all, how did you get your STC? First of all, where did the idea come from living in Liverpool to working on a yacht?
So it was actually a family friend that's been in yachting for the past 5 years. Speaking to her at a barbecue, and she gave me the inspiration to do it.
And then where did you get your... First, what is an STCW?
So it's the basic life support.
Life support?
What? The basic qualification you'll need to work on any vessel. So, yeah.
Good. Was it difficult to get?
It wasn't, no. It was really enjoyable. So it was a week-long course.
So you did a week-long course,
Yeah.
You got your certificates.
Yes.
Did you have to wait to be given the certificate?
No, so it was given on the last day of the course completion.
Okay.
So there was 2 days of theory and the rest was all practical.
And then you flew to the south of France?
Yes.
And how long did it take you to get a job once you moved there?
So I actually put a post on Facebook and it took me 2 days. Yes. Yeah, so I was very lucky.
Well, here's the thing, and this is why I wanted to talk to you, Imogen, because a lot of people will say you're so lucky, you work on a yacht in the south of France, but actually luck has very little to do with it. You went out there, you got your certificates,
Yes.
you got off your ass, if you can excuse the expression, and you moved to the south of France without a job.
Yeah.
You got onto Facebook, And so now, if you're working here, it's not really luck. It's because you've made the
The
circumstances
jump
such.
to do it, yes, definitely.
And you enjoying it?
I am loving it.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I want
Thank
to talk
you.
a moment to Nico, because Nico's the charter manager. So in the video promoting Insomnia, we spoke a lot about the fact that it's for sale. It was only at the end of the video I mentioned that it's actually available for charter too, and Nico is the charter manager. So with relation to Insomnia, what's your job? What does your job entail?
My job is to make the boat available on the charter market, so do a lot of marketing, talk about the boat to all the brokers in the industry, and get the bookings. So negotiate the contracts with the brokers bringing their clients and representing the owner's interest on the charter side of things.
Okay, so you represent the owner to make sure he gets lots of charter bookings.
Yes.
How's it doing so far with Insomnia?
In 1 month since I got the booking, the listing, we did 5 weeks of charter bookings, so that's quite good. And we are looking at about 10 weeks at the end of the season, so we are halfway after 1 month of having the boat on the market for charter.
Now here's a good question for you. Let's say that Ed Dickinson, who represents the Yacht for Sale, sells the yachts. What can the new owner do with regards to the charter bookings that exist?
There are two possibilities. Either he cancels those bookings and we need to send all the funds back to the clients and pay some penalties, or this new owner wants to take this charter business and do the charters, and then it's just a transfer of ownership from one owner to the other, and the charter agreements can still be valid, and we can do those charters. We will just sign some addendums to change the owning company on the contract.
But it's fairly straightforward, I think.
Straightforward, yes.
Yeah. And it means that whoever buys this yacht now buys it with some pretty much guaranteed revenue to offset the running costs.
Yes.
And that's a fairly straightforward thing. And one last one, what's the charter rate for Insomnia?
So it's 55,000 euros in low season per week and 65,000 euros per week in high season, which is July and August.
Great. Thanks, Nico.
You're welcome.
Thanks. So let's move on to the next yacht. Hey, Matt. By the way, Matt is our new sales broker in the Monaco office. Can I have the microphone back?
Not today.
So, Matt.
David, lovely to see you as always.
Lovely to see you too. What's your background? What makes you qualified to be a sales broker with Northrop & Johnson?
As anyone's educated enough. Well, I started my life at reading law at university, so I like to think I bring a bit to the food chain in terms of selling boats. It's essentially about two sections of it. First, the relationship, and then secondly, it's about executing, buying someone's dream asset. So it's important to marry the two and be that Jekyll and Hyde. Be everyone's friend, but be able to get the job done.
And you have a particular history with Sunseeker, I think.
Production boats, but obviously that's not only place where my skills lie. I used to manage a lot of mega yachts in a past life, so you can straddle both, big and small.
Well, Matt's been with us for 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Although a long time in the industry, just with Northrop & Johnson for 3 weeks. So I'm sure you'll be giving us lots of yachts to film as well.
Look forward to it.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Dave.
Now, here we have an expanse of water. I'll just stand there, Slava, so you can see it. We were supposed to have another yacht in here as well. Unfortunately, it was unable to make it. Things happen in yachting all the time, whether it's that the owner needs to use the yacht or weather sometimes makes it impossible to move the yacht. Either way, this was supposed to be an amazing Wally Power. I think it's a 70 or 75 foot Wally Power. If you've ever seen the film The Island with Scarlett Johansson, that was the 115 foot Wally Power that's in that film. What we have is an identical one that's just a little bit smaller in the 70, 75 foot range. As I say, it was unable to make it here today, but we will be filming that soon, and that's one to look out for on the YouTube channel. Freaky Franks, you know very well because we've filmed that, and I'm going to put a link to that video either there or there. I think it's probably there, but I'll put a link so that you can see it. So for the benefit of the viewers who don't know Seb, a lot of the videos that you see on the channel are thanks to Seb and his
Thanks to
hard
David
work.
Seal.
No, it's
Your
thanks-
hard work.
It's thanks to
and
your
all
hard
the
work
team.
in getting the owners to agree to let you sell the yacht, to use the video as a marketing tool to get the yacht sold. Today you have, what do you have here in the show?
In the show, so I've got the Sensica 101 Freaky Francs, which is the only 101 sports available on the market. And she's in a mint condition. She's really perfect. And I've got a Sixtheman Libertas one, which is a 15-meter aluminium yacht. Very different, smaller, faster.
Is the bigger Sixtheman also still for sale?
Yeah, the bigger Sixtheman, which is a 20-meter yacht, is still for sale, but she's not at the show today because she's lying now in Ibiza, in Spain. She just moved from Monaco to Ibiza. So today we've got 5 yachts with Northrop and Johnson, and I present 2 boats.
Great. And I was saying to the viewer that the empty gap there is because sometimes things in yachting happen.
Yeah.
And Ash, the Wally, wasn't able to make it, but we'll be filming that very soon.
Very, very soon.
Can you tell me about Ash so that viewers want to watch the video even more?
Yeah, Ash is a Wally 70 power built in 2006 and put in the water for the first time in 2008. The boat was fully refitted, cosmetic, paint, engines, and the boat is ready for the season, except of course she just hit the water 2 days ago, and because of she spent all the winter time in the hangar, a service needs to be done on the engine. That's the reason why she's not here today. But as you said, you will shoot her very soon.
And actually, I think we both said, when we said that he was going to hit the water one day, be here the next, we both said that's a bit optimistic because usually yachts, they
always
need a little bit of tweaking before they're ready to sail.
But when you will shoot the boat will be perfect, ready for delivery. She's in Saint-Tropez and VAT paid, asking just under 1.8, and she's the only Wally 70 power for sale in Europe. I think she's an amazing deal, but
Yeah. And once you've watched the video, Seb is the person to call about that. He's absolutely the guy
Thank you very much.
that can get you on board and show you what she looks like and give you the technical specs.
but you're the guy to present the boat.
Thank you so much.
You are.
Thanks, Seb.
Thanks to you.
Thanks,
Thanks,
buddy.
David.
I'll take the microphone off you.
Yeah, don't mind. It's a
I'll
bit
give
girly
that back
for me.
to African Queen. We've recently videoed and we've published that already, so I'll put a link either there or there, and one of these days I'll remember which side it is. But the exciting thing, and what I'm really leading up to, is that tomorrow at about 7 o'clock in the morning we'll be arriving here with the camera team to film Ocean 7, which is a king ship, a tri-deck yacht that I had a look through earlier. I'm not going to show you through now because you need to wait for the full video to see it, but quite an extraordinary yacht for many, many things. The division of spaces on board, the volume inside, the condition of the yacht, just an absolutely lovely vessel. I'm looking forward to filming that. I'm looking forward to publishing it, and to make sure that you don't miss out on that exciting video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel.